welcome back to another vlog. And as you can see, we're picking up where we left off, driving towards our lunch destination. Have you guessed where we're going yet? Stay with us and see what we had for lunch. We've arrived for lunch and we are
at Clarksons pub.
Yep, the farmer's dog in Burford in Oxfordshire, which is where we've arrived for lunch. The table is booked. The car park is, I wouldn't say it's an age away, but we're having a wander. The car park is quite a distance. However, why people would leave reviews saying I didn't book a table and I got there and it was chock-a-block,
That's why they put the flip on.
it's beyond me. You know it's going to be busy. You need to book a table.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have we booked a table?
We've booked the table.
Now tomorrow is a special day. It's our second 12th wedding anniversary.
Our Spanish blessing anniversary.
Yeah, we got married twice. It's a long story. I'm not gonna. That's a video on its own. But we got married in the UK and then we got married in Spain on the beach. And tomorrow is the anniversary of our Spanish wedding. And I brought my beautiful bride to Clarksons farm. No, to the Clarksons pub for lunch as a surprise. And it wasn't much of a surprise because I told her and she told me where she wanted to go. No surprise. Behind me is the famous Grand Tour tent. So we've had a little wander around the shop. It is packed in there, but we're going to go for lunch first before we spoil her even more and buy her some cider. But the garden here, have a look at this. And so far, it actually seems really well organised, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's a massive queue to get into the tent for your drinks. There's a massive queue to get in for the food. But when we arrived, there was two people that arrived with us. They're already in the garden with their drinks. So they must have been served pretty damn quick.
And there's probably about, what, about?
Oh, hundreds.
About 80 tables out.
Oh yeah.
And there's literally like 4 people to every table.
It's amazing.
So there's people everywhere.
But come on, it gets better. Right behind us,
The farmer's dog truck.
whose pickup is that? And should you desire any cow juice, you can get it from here. Cheers, baby.
Cheers. Pint of the cider for me. Oh my god, that's so nice.
And I've gone for the session here, not the premium lager that you buy in the shops, the session one. And this is just as damn good. Fair play. We only ordered about 5 minutes ago, and the food is here, and it looks amazing. Let me show you. Rachel's brie, in inverted commas, British cheese, and my ham hock terrine with a sourdough. Looks fantastic. Now we're going to eat it. So we'll tell you what it tasted like afterwards.
Yeah, that is lush.
Let's try the ham hock terrine. Quite coarse. Oh, that's something else. Knowing everything's local, back in British farming, it's all British. It's something else. Absolutely stunning. Now, I'm going to go and eat some of Rachel's to see what it tastes like. We'll see you when the main course comes. So Rachel's steak pie, looking nice. Wait. I will tell you when you're ready. Wait. And here is my sausage and mash. She's dying to taste it, you know.
I am, yeah.
So go on then.
Whoa.
Let's have a look at that.
Oh, that's
Hold
sweet.
on. Let me have a look. Oh wow. Whoa, they're big chunks of meat, aren't they? Nice, tender, hot. I can see the steam coming out of it. What's your mash like?
Oh my god.
It looks nice. Yeah, it looks really good.
Proper potato in it.
My turn now, baby.
Your turn.
Sausage and mash for me. I mean, what doesn't sausage? Who doesn't love a sausage? Mash. The sausage are massively well thick, and here goes. Oh my god.
Nice.
They're hot, but they are. Whoa.
I'll try some.
They're the meatiest sausages I've ever tasted. But let's face it, it's all about the mash. Oh, that's wild creamy.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah. I saw a video that Greeno Eats had his mash and he said it was a bit dry on the outside and wasn't like buttery enough. This is buttery as anything. This is well nice. Roasted veg. Just to prove I do eat veg. Oh, the flavour, so them carrots. Right. It's that time then where we go and share each other's food just to see what it's like. So we're going to share a dessert, and this is a rhubarb crumble cake with a rhubarb compote and clotted cream ice cream.
Let's try it.
They're warm. Nice.
That was nice.
Go on then. In we go. It's got to be a bit of everything, hasn't it?
That ice cream's nice as well.
That's good. That is good. Can't knock it. That is amazing. That tastes far better than it looks. And that rhubarb compote
Nice.
is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thought I'd try the IPA. It's only a half. Cheers. Yeah,
Life.
it's good. Of course it's good. Of course it is. Everything's good here. And there's the famous tractor, all chromed and ready to go. Not a bad view really, is it, when you're having your dinner? So we made it to the farmer's dog. And here we are in the Grand Tour tent. No sign of Clarkson, Hammond or May anywhere. However, there is a sign that she's bought some beer.
You cooked my beer now.
And now we've got to carry her haul all the way to the car. There she is, taking me back to the car now. There's the farmer's puppy, where you can get your burgers, and that's where you go to queue to get into the meat shop and the gift shop and a little bar. It is so well organised here, isn't it?
Yeah, and to be fair, the queue is come down a hell of a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, well organised is a massive understatement. So that's lunch complete at the farmer's dog.
Yeah.
We're back at the car. What can we say about it?
Well, it's faultless.
Yeah,
Food tasted amazing, service was great.
yeah.
There's nothing which we
couldn't.
could fault.
So let's start with the car parking. It's really well signposted when you get here to where you can park.
There's lots of car park marshals helping you and guiding you where to park.
And there's a little walk to the pub. Not a long walk like I've seen in some reviews. It's a little walk to the pub. And when you get there, we booked a table Why you wouldn't, I don't know. Why you just turn up. But the shop and the puppy place where you can get burgers and sort of stuff like that, the queues were really long when we got there, but they went down really quickly, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
We went to the pub, got in the queue for Have You Booked? And we were taken straight in, showing straight to our table. And then Siobhan came to take our drinks order. And can I say a big shout out to Siobhan, because throughout the whole experience, she made our afternoon there. She was brilliant. She was a 10 out of 10 on her own. And apparently the MACMASTER said too. So check out the MACMASTER. I'll put a link to his channel somewhere in the description if I can figure out how to do it. But the starters, let's go with the starters.
Starters, so I had brie, didn't I?
Yeah, so it's not the real brie, it's a British brie.
And you had?
Ham hock terrine. We tasted each other's, of course, because that's what we do.
Yeah, and they were both spot on.
Yeah, the ham hock terrine is the best I've ever had. It was like meaty and not pate and pasty. And your brie thing was just...
lush.
Yeah, it was gorgeous, wasn't it? Main course, you had...
I had the steak pie. That was well nice, full of lots of tender steak.
Yeah, was tender as well, yeah.
It was.
And I had...
sausages.
Sausage and mash. Sausages were amazing. Herb and pork.
Yeah.
And you can buy them in the farm shop here. They're incredible. The mash, I am fussy about mash, I'm not going to lie. I like it creamy and not lumpy and all that. And this mash was creamy and not lumpy. It was faultless. The vegetables weren't cooked to death either. They weren't mushy and horrible. They had a little bit of bite to them. Yeah. They were incredible.
And then for pudding, we shared a rhubarb crumble cake.
Yeah, we shared.
Which was nice and light and fluffy.
Yeah.
With clotted cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
And it comes with like a little rhubarb compote, and that, I could have just ate that on its own. I love rhubarb, and this was not a dessert that disappointed, I can tell you. We had some drinks as well.
So I had a pint of cider, and I tell you what, it's up there with the best.
And I had the Hawkson's Session IPA. I've had the premium one. I bought that from Sainsbury's, but I've had the Session one here today. Just as good. And I might have had a cheeky half of the IPA as well. And yeah, that was good as well. And we have been to the shop now and bought them.
Yeah. And some cider as well.
She twisted my arm. Yeah, she didn't have to carry it back to the car. Felt like a longer walk back to the car with 10 kilos of cider, I can tell you.
It'd be worth it though.
So we actually paid in the Farmer's Dog for our food. So we had both had starters and main courses. We had one dessert we shared, and we had 2.5 drinks. And with the service charge at 12.5%, it came to £106.59. Is that cheap?
But our plates were full.
Yeah.
We've not come out of there hungry. Sometimes you can pay a lot of money with only a small amount of food. And it certainly wasn't a small amount of food, was it?
No, so it's not cheap. But when you think about the provenance of everything there, is it value? Without a doubt. 10 out of 10 for everything.
Good British food.
Value for money, that was. We're not going to come here every day, are we? But I'm telling you what, if we were going past this way again, would we go again? Yeah. And we'd recommend it to anybody. So if you see some dodgy reviews, maybe they're just being fussy. Yeah, ignore them. They're being fussy or whatever, because I'm telling you now, we even looked saying, what can we fault? There must be something we can fault, and there isn't. I think the only thing we can fault is we're finished and we've got to go home.
I know. And we ran out of food and drink.
Yeah, so we are going home now.
But even though it was busy, everything was running smoothly, wasn't it?
Oh, the service was amazing. We think we were there for about an hour and a half at our table. We didn't feel rushed, but the service was really swift. Food came quite quickly. It was like a well-oiled machine. Mr. Clarkson, you've done well.
You got it right.
Yeah, and let's say the provenance of everything, the local backing British farmers. Nailed it. I think we should all be doing this. Everywhere should do this back British farmers thing.
It was great British food and drink.
We should be eating things in season.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it. Right. So, let's go and find a pub closer to our hotel so that the driver can have another drink.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Enjoy a few photos we took of the day, as well as we walk around the pub and the grounds. We are at the
Diddley
Diddley Squat Farm Shop. Yeah. Well, we did the pub. We couldn't all come all this way and not come here, could we?
No.
So we've been in the gift shop. We bought a few gifts. Yeah. Some of them not even for us. How nice are we?
We're that generous.
So we've had a lovely day out actually.
Touring the Cotswolds. Been to lots of places.
Yeah. And I don't know what we're doing now. Probably going to go find a pub just down the road at Sal's Hawkston's Beer, funnily enough. What sort of day have you had? The best day?
The best day ever.
Oh, she just doesn't get it, does she? The best day in the world. Come on then, take me to the pub. Oh, we're so full.
Yeah.
Neither of us could eat a thing now. That's it, our lunch has turned into what will be our dinner at the same time. We found a little pub and they serve Hawkstone here.
And apple cider. We're not big drinkers, but we do like to sample the local produce.
That's a good way of getting out of it, yeah. So we're going to have a drink or two here and then we're having an early night. It's been a fun day today, we've really enjoyed ourselves.
I know, yeah. We've done a lot.
We'll look back at this video in years to come and remember when we went to the farmer's dog, because what a great memory. Hope you enjoyed it too. Until next time, don't know what we're doing next, do you?
No.
You have to wait and see them, don't you?
Yeah.
Laters.
Bye. We know no one's watching.
But if you are, please don't keep it to yourself.